Outside. And it's Dort on the defensive end, and he's got the takeaway. Was right there on the hip of Booker. Dort rumbling down the lane, uses size and lays it up and in. Well, we'll talk about that a little bit. But he's turnover prone. Williams will face up on Holmgren, and there's a nice turnaround shot by Williams.
We'll talk about those numbers a little bit later. Williams
gives it up, and it leads to the power slam of Holmgren.
He has that ability to pick and pop and pick and roll.
Well, to that point, Michael, he will tell you he prides himself on being a player that can score from anywhere on the floor. There is O'Neal. Usually expect him behind the three. They also play very good defense. Here is Brooks trying to stay right with SGA. There's Cason Wallace open in the corner, and he cans the three. As Booker, a little hesitation, drives in, and that's going to be an and one for Devin Booker. Oh, and Shea. Now with 5 seconds, Goodwin was all over him, kept it himself, but with the left hand, somehow hangs in the air low. But not only with Jordan not coming in, Dillon Brooks, it has not been a casual defense this year. It's going to be a good test for the Thunder. Nice cut. Inside, Caruso wastes no time. Mitchell finds him. He's got the layup.
Get that stick man of a lead up.
Jay Will with some space, and he converts from the outside with a three. Double team comes. Kick out. Hard closeout by Joe. Bouye again, and he's got two more. You like the fact that the Thunder are able to turn the Suns over. Got five, and Phoenix is going to get an and one coming right out of the blocks here in the second quarter. He's now J-Dub on the floor here to start this second quarter. Oh, he got the rip. Took it right away. 2-on-1, floats it, got it right back, and J-Dub. And so J-Dub will bring it up the floor to initiate a little offense. Gives it up. Holmgren inside, little advantage, and he's got the layup. That's J-Dub. Found him underneath. He's not a big scorer, just playing the fourth game here with the Suns this year. Tough fadeaway shot, and that's one of the hardest ones of the as he embraced the adversity that he faced. But J-Dub certainly glad to have him back out there. It's Holmgren. Spots up and bottoms the triple. Devin Booker comes back in. As Holmgren, yet again from the outside. Nothing but nylon. His three-point shot there, though. 6-point game. Brooks, and he's got the three on the step back. That is 5 quick points for Dillon Brooks. The Thunder, though, Michael, they just have not been able to capitalize points off turnovers. Jay Will, another three. There's a boom straight away. This 4-point game. Shea, very quiet. Not now. There's the drop. And the Brady glide to the cup. At least offensively. Now trying to go to work. As Caruso came over, swiped it free. There's a turnover. Cross-court pass. Joe passed up the three instead. Elevates and scores. That first half in what has been a relatively close first half. Shea. So fun to watch sometimes. This is the biggest lead of the first half. You said it's been a close game. No double-digit leads. Brooks, deep two, line drive shot. That was not pretty, but it went in. There's a little isolation for Booker. Cuts inside, the kick, the high catch, high release, and a Phoenix three.
But also having more pace on their drives. The Suns are playing with a lot of physicality on their switches, and defensively that bogged Oklahoma City down offensively. So OKC's looking to work through that by playing with pace and getting into paint and passing out of those drives, guys.
Out of Dillon Brooks in the post. Gave it up to Mark Williams, and we got a 2-point game. There were no double-digit leads in the first half. Michael, what do you expect here? And what an alley-oop! Cason Wallace set it up for J-Dub. Been unparalleled so far this year. Bounces off of Booker. That's going to be short, but Holmgren right there for the follow and a redirect. So no A.J. Mitchell out for the remainder of this one. Gillespie, catch and shoot three. That is good. The Suns come right back with a 3 after the Thunder built the first double-digit lead of the game, pushing it up to 10. Shea sizing up the big man. Pulls up, goes glass, and scores.
Not letting up here at the start of this third quarter as the crowd is getting involved. And right now, the Thunder are having their way.
And Dillon Brooks, and yet he's still able to contribute and could still take steps forward offensively. Great to see that connection there to open up the second half.
Nice little tone setter coming out of the locker room at halftime, but there is something that Phoenix really needed. No on the 3. Chet's got his head up, trying to get the ball up the floor quickly. J-Dub gave it right back to him. That's Chet with the flush. Tons of activity, tons of action tonight from Chet on both ends. Very engaged. And now Booker is going to get the and one himself. They give it up to SGA. 5 seconds. Heavy pressure out of the perimeter. Joe's going to make something happen. Tough shot fading away, and he beats the shot clock. Right at the buzzer.
That's good defense by the Suns, just better offense by the Thunder.
Brooks got around SGA and scoops it up for the 2. Takes away transition opportunity. Good win, and he's got the reverse. Mark Daigneault's going to call the time. Trying to bleed a little bit of clock here, run the shot clock down. Get that angle, gave it up. Jay Will, corner 3, and Jay Will, wide open, capitalizes on it.
And that's what you do. That's a big shot by Jay Will in that corner.
Good win. Kick out, Gillespie. And he comes right back with a 3 of his own to stay within striking distance here in the third quarter. Caruso gave it right back to Joe, looking for a 3, and I say it, Joe bottoms it from the outside.
I mean, you survived some tough calls that didn't go your way. This is good ball movement here by the Thunder. And that's 3 straight.
I don't know what J-Dub was doing there. Either way, it's coming back. Goodwin will makes it with the follow on Williams, and he's going to get an and one. That was not close.
That's one of those plays you just pull up. Just, oh, look at that steal. My goodness, how do you do that?
And on the other end, a ferocious slam at the rim. See what Shea decides to do. Goodwin defending. SGA, tough step back shot, and SGA delivers a big one here in the fourth quarter. And defend Booker out on the perimeter. Never easy. Booker gives it up on the cut. Brooks, nice pass, and the dunk by Iguodaro. The Suns offense continuing to generate a ton of points. Jay Will fouled, and he's going to the free throw line. As Booker applying so much pressure, Brooks sidestep 3, comes up empty, but an offensive rebound. O'Neal, same spot, and he banks it in.
Until he made his first one just moments ago and banks his second shot.
Comes on an offensive rebound. The lead as slim as it gets, but add 2 more. SGA plus the foul.
What a game it's been.
Can the Thunder get some stops on the defensive end? It's been Phoenix's offense has been absolutely rolling and continues to roll. Clutch games early in the season. Haven't had many. SGA off the deck. Oh! Buries another one from the outside. Full force down the lane. Missed the reverse. Suns back the other way. O'Neal has the 3. And it chops the Thunder lead in half with 1:02 left. With the best they can get, Gillespie head down, and he's got the quick 2 to make it a 2-point game, and Mark Daigneault's going to call the timeout.
Try not to let them get it in scoring position where they can just turn around and take a shot. Suns are also out of timeout as well.
Gillespie stays in the game. Booker got the 3-point shot off. That comes up short. Caruso heaves it down the floor, and it's a